Greg DeCenzo trying to lead Holy Cross the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1978. That was when gas was just 63 cents a gallon. Two-time Patriot League Coach of the Year. As for Scott Heather, his team's behind the 8 ball. Lost yesterday 4-3, down 4-2 as we start the bottom of the 5th inning. Coach Heather in his 13th year in Lewisburg, the 2014 Patriot League Coach of the Year. He was a great pitcher in the late 90s for the Arkansas Razorbacks out in the SEC, and he's built a really nice program in central Pennsylvania.
He's been part of the program each of the 2 years they've won the Patriot League Championship as a 4 seed. One of those years was in 2010 here at Fitton Field against the number 3 Holy Cross Crusaders.
Evan Madigan has just 10 hits all year, but 4 of them came in the regular season against Holy Cross last month. The freshman second baseman from New Jersey fouls one in the netting behind home plate, count 0-1.
Comes from Red Bank Catholic High School.
Madigan serves this one in the left center field, hangs up long enough to be caught by Maisel, and there's one away.
Nice easy can of corn out there in center field for Maisel. Try and keep Joe Crivero from throwing too many pitches in each inning. Get him as long as necessary, although, of course, everybody available today for Holy Cross.
Fouled on the first baseline, and, Crivero has settled down nicely. He allowed 3 hits in the first inning, but since then he's only yielded 2. And we're 1 out deep in the bottom of the 5th inning, more than halfway through this contest. Holy Cross leading, doubling up Bucknell 4-2.
Have to imagine everybody on the pitching staff could throw, possibly even Brendan King if it really gets that far.
I talked to him after the game for the post-game interview. He said, we'll see. I'm not going to close the door on that thought. Obviously, I don't think you would ever see him in game number 2 here. But possibly game 3, maybe for an inning, maybe.
If it's a win or go home,
right,
or if it's a do something or go home situation.
Knowing his competitive juices, he'll want to be on that bump. The 0-2 to Scales. Chucky Scales the third. Fastball up and away, count 1-2. Comes from a very athletic family. Both his father and grandfather played in the National Football League.
And his father was drafted by the Kansas City Royals to play baseball as well.
The 1-2 to the 9-hole hitter. Fastball grazes the outside corner. Scales down looking.
From West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh. There is no Dunder, Pennsylvania.
6 strikeouts for Crivero. Taking another look at this pitch that just dots the outside corner. Brett Smith, the strikeouts have been a problem for him. In 7 at-bats this championship series, he has struck out 6 times. 0 for 2 today with 2 Ks for the Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year. First team All-League pick, a unanimous selection. Fastball high, count 1-0. 320 hitter. Had a big walk-off single in the regular season against Lafayette that helped complete a sweep. Bucknell took 3 of 4 against Lehigh, swept Lafayette. Didn't lose to Holy Cross 3 of 4. Lost to Army 3 of 4, lost to Navy 3 of 4, but made the Patriot League Conference Tournament the final weekend of the regular season. Upset Navy last weekend, sweeping them. Spun foul into the netting behind home plate, count 1-2, and Smith has just been behind in the count these past 48 hours. It's just been tough sledding for the Catalyst. The Bucknell all-time hits king at 231.
Been a while since the number 1 seed not in the championship series. And Bucknell has won it twice as the number 4 seed, so they've knocked out the number 1 twice in the semis.
The 1-2. Curve inside. 2-2. Brett Smith, the mechanical engineering major. One of 10 finalists for the Senior Class Award that will be announced next month. the College World Series. The 2-2 makes contact, but a bouncer to second ends the frame. Joe Crivero has yielded just 2 hits since the first inning. Once he was given that lead, he's felt very confident on the hill. Through 5, 4-2, Holy Cross leads Bucknell in Game 2 on the Patriot League Network.